Abu Dhar used to say that Allah's Messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "While I was at Mecca, the roof of my house was opened and Jibril descended, opened my chest, and washed it with Zamzam water. Then he brought a golden tray full of wisdom and faith, and having poured its contents into my chest, he closed it. Then he took my hand and ascended with me to the heaven. When Jibril reached the nearest heaven, he said to the gatekeeper of the heaven, 'Open the gate.' The gatekeeper asked, 'Who is it?' Jibril answered, 'Jibril.' He asked, 'Is there anyone with you?' Jibril replied, 'Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is with me.' He asked, 'Has he been called?' Jibril said, 'Yes.' So the gate was opened, and we went over the nearest heaven, and there we saw a man sitting with a large number of people, on his right and on his left. When he looked towards his right, he laughed, and when he looked towards his left, he wept. He said to me, 'Welcome, O pious Prophet and pious son.' I said, 'Who is this man, O Jibril?' Jibril replied, 'He is Adam, and the people on his right and left are the souls of his offspring. Those on the right are the people of paradise, and those on the left are the people of the hellfire. So, when he looks to the right, he laughs, and when he looks to the left, he weeps.' Then Jibril ascended with me till he reached the second heaven and said to the gatekeeper, 'Open the gate.' The gatekeeper said to him the same as the gatekeeper of the first heaven has said, and he opened the gate. Abu Dhar mentioned that Prophet met Idris, Moses, Jesus and Ibrahim over the heavens, but he did not specify their places on which heavens each of them was. But he mentioned that he, the Prophet, had met Adam on the nearest heaven, and Ibrahim on the sixth. Anas said, when Jibril and the Prophet passed by Idris, the latter said, 'Welcome, O pious Prophet and pious brother.' The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, asked, 'Who is he?' Jibril said, 'He is Idris.' The Prophet added, 'Then I passed by Musa, who said, "Welcome, O pious Prophet and pious brother." And I said, 'Who is he?' Jibril said, 'He is Musa.' Then I passed by Yesa, who said, 'Welcome, O pious Prophet and pious brother.' And I said, 'Who is he?' He replied, 'He is Yesa, Jesus.' Then I passed by the Abraham, who said, 'Welcome, O pious Prophet and pious son.' I said, 'Who is he?' Jibril replied, 'He is Ibrahim.'" Narrated by Ibn Abbas and Abu Hayya al-Ansari. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Then Jibril ascended with me to a place where I heard the creaking of pens." Ibn Hazm and Anas bin Malik stated that the Prophet said, "Allah enjoined 50 salat prayers on me. When I returned with this order of Allah, I passed by Musa, who asked me, 'What has Allah enjoined on your followers?' I replied, 'He has enjoined 50 salat prayers on them.' Then Musa said to me, 'Go back to your Lord and appeal for reduction, for your followers will not be able to bear it.' So I returned to my Lord and asked for some reduction, and he reduced it to half. When I passed by Musa again and informed him about it, he once more said to me, 'Go back to your Lord, for your followers will not be able to bear it.' So I returned to my Lord similarly as before, and half of it was reduced. I again passed by Musa and he said to me, 'Go back to your Lord, for your followers will not be able to bear it.' I again returned to my Lord and he said, 'These are 5 salat prayers, and they are all equal to 50 in reward, for my word does not change.' I returned to Musa. He again told me to return to my Lord for further reduction, but I said to him, 'I feel shy of asking my Lord now.' Then Jibril took me till we reached Sidratu al-Muntaha, the low tree of utmost boundary, which was shrouded in colors indescribable. Then I was admitted into paradise, where I found small tents made of pearls, and its earth was musk, a kind of perfume. In sharing this timeless journey, we find a narrative that isn't merely about a miraculous night. It's about how every step of faith leads us closer to wisdom, humility, and the infinite mercy of God. May this story inspire you to look within, seek knowledge, and embrace the beauty of your own spiritual journey.